and welcome. I'm Chrissy. You found my YouTube channel, Chrissy Love. This is where I review fragrance. It's my hobby, it's my passion, and it's super great to have you here. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, just generally engaging with me. I really enjoy that conversation with everyone and also watching other people's videos. I am so ingrained in this community. I really love it. I love collecting, and I also love passing around ideas and learning about new perfumes from you. So loving the feedback from you too. I drop 2 videos here a week, which to me I think is like the sweet spot of what I can really do but still have my full-time job. But I feel like that's the right regularity for me, and I think it's also nice to not inundate people either. I also post to TikTok and Instagram with my scent of the day videos, and I'm having a lot of fun with my little 1-minute clips on there. You get to see me in my natural habitat in my home without all this makeup on. I love the makeup, but actually that's not what I wear every day. So I just do this for these videos, which is part of the fun. But anyway, today my video is about preparing for New Year's Eve, which is right around the corner. I'm really excited to turn the corner on a new year and also to celebrate and get out with some friends safely, of course. You know, I won't go into the politics of that, but you know what I'm talking about. So today I am telling you about 4 of my favorite perfumes for New Year's Eve based on different circumstances that you might wear them. So see if any of these apply to your New Year's Eve plans, and do let me know what your plans are and what you're planning on wearing, because this could be a real party in the comments below. So let's jump right in. My very first one, and the situation for this one is a cuddly night in. We'll start small and quiet. If you're planning to just, you know, kind of watch the ball drop at home, get that midnight kiss, relax, you know, this is gonna be a good one for that. And this is one of my unicorns. And it is Guerlain's Mon Exclusif. Isn't that gorgeous? Just the bottle is incredible. So this one has top notes of candied almond, mandarin orange, and bergamot. Middle notes of solar notes, lavender, and florals, and base notes of toffee. Yes, toffee! Butter, vanilla, coumarin, salt, iris, fern, white musk, and sandalwood. And this is my favorite of all of the Mon Guerlain types. And this is, I think it might have been the very first one. You know, we have now, you know, the Mon Guerlain Eau de Parfum and Eau Sensuelle and all of the others. So this one on first spray on my skin comes out very vanillic with a little bit of like a licorice tang to it. It definitely has that Mon Guerlain Eau de Parfum DNA, but to me it's more creamy and has less lavender. Then the dry down, it's like a caramelic Mon Guerlain. So it's romantic, it's sweet, it's creamy. It has a little bit of a doll's head smell, like just the slightest, and the lavender comes out a little more in the dry down and gives it a bit of a bite. Performance-wise, it really lasts and projects all day on me. It's a very strong performer. And also, I will say, I also own Mon Guerlain Sensuelle, and that smells the most similar to this. So if you are not able to get this, because this is, I think it's discontinued now. It's very expensive, very hard to find. The Mon Guerlain Sensuelle is very, very similar, like 99%, more similar than any others in the collection. So just a little tip for you. So yeah, this is so sweet, cuddly, delicious, pleasing. To me, it just makes me feel relaxed. So definitely recommend this one for a New Year's Eve of a cuddly night in. Next, I have a classy dinner or high-end event. And I'm not doing that, but I kind of wish I were. And my recommendation for that is Van Cleef & Arpels Rose Rouge. And I'm not a rose lover, but this one, ooh yeah. This is a rose for both rose lovers and not rose lovers. It's so pleasing and gorgeous. Now let me give you the notes on this one. It has top notes of blackcurrant, pink pepper, and bergamot, middle notes of rose, raspberry, and vetiver, and base notes of cacao pod, vanilla, patchouli, benzoin, vetiver, and musk. And on first spray on my skin, this is like an effervescent rose that carries a natural, beautiful sweetness. It has some green notes. It's uplifting, it's pretty, it's quality, it's well blended. It's just so beautiful, classy, womanly, but not too mature, certainly not overbearing. And in the dry down, that realistic rose gets the Realistic Rose replaces that like overtly green note. So the green note really subsides, which is good. I don't like green notes in my perfumes actually, but it still has this effervescence to it. So a little bit of uplifting nature, and it's sweet, but in this beautiful natural way, not in a gourmand way. To me, the closest thing to this is Mancera Roses Vanille that I've smelled. But this smells like candied rose petals sitting in champagne. It smells classy, but still really crowd-pleasing, beautiful, not too strong, not offensive, but it's sophisticated and vibrant to me. Performance-wise, it sticks around all day. It really sticks to my skin, but the projection is moderate. It's not beast mode, so someone has to be like within your bubble to really smell it, which I think is classy, actually. I think that's what makes a scent classy, is that like nice, moderate projection that you're not like knocking down the house when you walk in the room. So yeah, this is one I definitely recommend for like a really beautiful function that's high end. You want to feel elevated. You want to feel really special. You have your 10 out of 10 dress on, like you look sophisticated and beautiful. This is one I definitely recommend. So this is Van Cleef & Arpels Rose Rouge. Third, I have my special occasion scent for hitting the town. Going downtown, doing it right, planning to dance and meet people and have a couple drinks, maybe not, hang out with your friends. This is like a party perfume for me, and that is Poison Girl, the Eau de Parfum by Dior. And this is one that hasn't gotten a lot of hype recently, but it's been out for a while, so that's probably why. It's been out since 2016. And the top notes on this are bitter orange and lemon. The middle notes are damask rose, grass rose, and orange blossom. And the base notes are vanilla, almond, tonka bean, tolu balsam, sandalwood, cashmeran, and heliotrope. And on my skin at first spray, it's a bitter almond with a Coca-Cola vibe. It really has this like syrupy sweetness to it, a little bit of effervescence, but a real grounding from the tonka. And in the dry down, it smells like sweet tonka, but it still has that cola appeal, but it has like a syrupiness. So it's like a rich, thick cola syrup before, you know, like when it's condensed and before they put seltzer into it. This is really alluring. It's dense. I think it's really sexy, but it's sweet. So this is, I think, something that typically men would like. I know that, you know, whenever I watch like the man-eater perfume videos, men tend to like the very sweet perfumes, and this is sweet but not gourmand, so to speak. Yeah, it's absolutely alluring and gorgeous, and it's so me. Like if there's a perfume that is just me, it has to be this one. I love the syrupy, sticky, sweet stuff. Performance-wise, I did have to respray it a couple of times throughout the day, surprisingly. I remember it having better performance, but then I tested it again to prepare for this video, and I was like, you know, I need more bubble. I need to respray. So it does require a couple of resprays, but also it really does stick to your skin. So I would say it's a strong performer, and if someone's really close to you, they'll smell it all day whether you respray or not. But if you want that big bubble around you, you have to like get it on your hair and your clothes. So yeah, this is a really fun one. I highly recommend. I've tried the Eau de Toilette and found it to be lackluster. The Eau de Parfum, in my opinion, is the way to go. So that is Dior's Poison Girl Eau de Parfum. My final recommendation is one that really applies to any of the prior situations. This is just a general winner for a nighttime perfume. And I think that this is one I probably will be reaching for New Year's Eve because it makes me feel really special. And that is Lancome's La Nuit Tresor à la Folie, which is by far my favorite of the La Nuit Tresor perfumes. Now, let's talk about the notes. It has top notes of red currant, pink pepper, pear, and bergamot, middle notes of damask rose, violet, peony, and jasmine, and base notes of bourbon vanilla, oh my god, always my favorite, tonka bean, benzoin, nutmeg, ambroxan, patchouli, and woody notes. And this is like a commercially successful, really approachable woody scent. So if you're not really big on the woods, but you want a little bit of density in your perfume, this is a gorgeous one. On first spray on my skin, it's like a very sweet tonka, and it's rich and deep, complex. It's really comforting and woody. It has a bit of a plumminess to it, so it's kind of juicy. And the dry down, that bourbon vanilla is kind of boozy and alluring, and I definitely get the spice from the nutmeg. So it's a beautiful blend that's definitely sweet. It's not like gourmand candy, but it definitely has a sweetness to it. It's not a freshie, but it has like this dark fruit feeling to it. And I get a little bit of the woods, but not too much of the woods. It's like a very sweet plummy with the woods. So it balances the woods out. So it doesn't go incensey on my skin. It's like the woods add some depth and some maturity to it. It's just so mysterious and enchanting. Like, it makes me feel beautiful. It feels like it's me. It feels like it's my personality. This is one that I not just like the smell of, but that I emotionally connect with, which, as you probably know if you collect perfumes, is like the holy grail of perfumes. It can't just smell good. It has to make you feel something. And this makes me feel something. Performance-wise, it's excellent. I spray it once and it's on me all day. It's projecting, so it's also one that will last you all night long. You can just spray it before you go out and then leave it at home and you're good. Plus the bottle just says New Year's Eve to me, like that crystal diamond look. It's just so classy and beautiful. So yeah, this is, of all the perfumes, my all-time favorite. Though the other ones are among the favorites for sure. But this is probably gonna be my pick for actual New Year's Eve. So what am I doing for New Year's Eve? I don't know if you're wondering or not, but I am planning to get dinner with some friends and then go to a midnight comedy show. So that should be fun. So let me know what you're planning to do for New Year's Eve and what perfume you might be wearing for that if you're thinking about that right now. And if you try any of these, I'd love to get your opinions on them as well. So thanks so much for being here. Have a wonderful holiday. Have a wonderful New Year. I wish you happiness and love and all good things in your life for New Year's. And I hope you have a very beautiful day.